Welcome in, baseball fans, and here in New York, baseball from the big city, the house that Ruth built. We've got baseball on the show. It's the long ball beasts taking on the mid-century Groundbreakers. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Sciambi. All right, Singy, we get a chance to play in one of the cooler venues in all of baseball.
Well, such a cool place. I got goosebumps walking in today. Just so honored to be in this setting, and I know the players down there on the field, they can't wait to get going.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. And now here's the starter for the Groundbreakers, Babe Ruth.
Obviously, there's a lot of pressure in this ball game, but important just to try to diffuse that. Take your deep breaths, step off the mound, do whatever you need to do to get yourself in a position. I wouldn't try to get all the strikeouts early. Get the defense involved in this ball game, see if they can get you through a few innings, and then find that groove.
Base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
So digging in, Carlos Beltran. And what a two-way player, not just offensively, but as good a defensive outfielder as there is in the game. Ruth wants to challenge that one. Thought it was a strike, and the call stands. It was indeed a ball. Still one challenge left for them. That one ripped, but foul. Ruth measures 6 feet 2 inches, 215 pounds. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Swing and a pop-up. Garrett under it. And there's one down. All right, let's check out the imposing lineup for the long ball beasts. And Singy against the southpaw on the mound. The Skippers loaded this lineup with righty bats.
Certainly following the conventional wisdom here, Boog. That extra split second can make a big difference for a hitter. So these righty batters will need to take advantage and make this tactical move pay off.
Manny Ramirez in the box now. No balls and a strike.
I mean, that's perfect location right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Nice curveball for a strike.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
Here's the 0-2. Just missed.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
Step off throw to first. Jeter dives back in safely. Gets a piece and stays alive. Next offering
that's
is
low.
down
That's a
low.
ball.
And a curve is down and in. Just getting started here in the Bronx. Runner takes off. Hit in the air, left field. He makes the grab.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, number 5, Albert.
Now, Albert Pujols. First pitch, and he has to get out of the way.
Well, he got away with the mistake right there. A curveball that backed up a little bit, stayed high in the zone. You won't want to throw that one again.
Jeter off of first with 2 away. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Out number 3. On to the bottom of the first. No score. We go to the bottom of the first. Pitching in our game today, Roger Clemens. What do you have on him?
Obviously, there's a lot of pressure in this ball game, but important just to try to diffuse that. Take your deep breaths, step off the mound, do whatever you need to do to get yourself in a position. I wouldn't try to get all the strikeouts early. Get the defense involved in this ball game, see if they can get you through a few innings, and then find that groove.
Robinson now at the plate. This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that bunt.
The 1-0.
Here, what?
Now you see even sluggers from time to time try and use the bunt really as a way to beat the shift. And that one is lifted in the air. Pedroia has a beat on it. 1 down. Now let's have a look at the legends up and down the lineup for the mid-century Groundbreakers. Chris, here's a lineup that's dangerous for multiple reasons.
Boog, I think you've got to pick your poison, if you will. Can't try to worry about the running game, because if you do, it'll take your focus off these hitters and they'll hit the ball over the fence. So I think the smartest thing, go after the hitters, make sure you make great pitches. If you give up some stolen bases, so be it.
Mickey Mantle stands in now and watches strike 1.
Well, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. 0-2 now. Got him swinging.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
Babe Ruth stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Two down, nobody on. On the ground to third, and foul ball. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. And that is that. Through an inning, no score here on the show. We move ahead to the top of the second now. And here's the slugger who starts at DH, David Ortiz. He's a left-handed batter who still comes up with good contact and a good average against left-handed pitchers. And a foul ball. All right, so you hit lefty. What makes it so hard to face a left-handed pitcher?
Left-handers, they just seem to have different arm angles. So to keep that front shoulder in there and really discipline yourself can be tough sometimes. But the guys that do it well, man, I tip my cap to them every day.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Williams takes it in for the out. And a quick out, number 1.
It was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
Adrian Beltre, batting with 1 down, takes a strike.
Good pitch to hit on a tee up in the zone. I think he was looking for something else right there.
Liner, base hit.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Man at first. Here's some real power at the plate. Set, runner on the go. Pitch
No,
misses.
that's outside. Ball.
Throw to second.
Out on the tag.
Usually when you see a team try to steal a base in the early innings, it tells you they want to be aggressive on offense. Try to force the defense to make plays and slow them down. That's exactly what they did right there. So we'll see if that caught stealing changes the offensive approach moving forward.
No score here in the second. Line drive, caught. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the inning. Stepping in, Hank Aaron.
The right fielder, number 44, Hank Aaron.
Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. That'll fire up the dugout. And they jump ahead in the second. It's 1-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Lou Gehrig, the next to hit.
Well, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Bottom half of inning number 2. That one way inside.
Hank. Ball.
The 3-1. And he walked it.
Inside. Ball 4. Take your base.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, number 9.
Now the left fielder, Ted Williams. And that one fouled off. Right through there for a strike.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
Oh, and 2 now. That one missed. Slow roller up the middle. 1 at second. Throw to first, but he beat it.
Batting seventh, the catcher, Josh Gibson.
And now here is Josh Gibson. And that's in for a strike. Williams leads off first with one away. Ripped, but it curls foul. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Man at first, one away. Checks away to the 0-2, appeal to first, and Woody Keller right on it. Says he held up. The 1-2.
That's low. That's a ball.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than to have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Next pitch is downstairs.
That's down.
That's too high.
That's high. All four. Take your base.
Batting in, the third baseman.
First and second, one out. Santo will hit next. Two on, one out. Pitch squirts away from Pudge. But all the runners hold. The 1-1. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Oh, great stop. Off balance feet. There's one. On to first. Safe. So they get one, but a really nice try there.
Well, they had the chance of turning 2 right there, but I don't think he got a good grip on the balls. He tried to transfer from glove to throwing hand. They say you can't assume a double play. I beg to differ at the big league level, but it's going to be ruled as a fielder's choice.
And the batter now, Honus Wagner. Right through there for a strike. Two on, 2 outs. And he grounds one to the right side. Pedroia. They score a run thanks to the infield single. Wide throw, and it gets away.
Second baseman definitely have some pretty tough throws to make when they're trying to feed the shortstop at second for a double play turn because of the angles and difficult footwork. So it's always a difficult play, but one that needs to be made. When your pitcher gets you that ground ball that can be a double play, it's a killer when you can't get at least one out of it.
Robinson in the box now as he leaves that one up high. Next offering is fouled back. The 1-1. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. And that's downstairs. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Next offering misses down and away. Two on, 2 outs. Swings and misses, struck him out. They limit the damage here, but 2 runs for him and they jump ahead. We played 2 full. The Groundbreakers out in front here, 2-0. Top half of the 3rd inning. Here's the catcher to hit, Pudge Rodriguez.
That two-seamers heat-seeking for right-handed batters. Just runs in on those hands.
Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. Still 2 challenges left for them. And that skips into dirt.
2-0 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
That one hammered, but pulled foul. And that's a little bit high. Full count now.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
So now 3-2. Good job to fight that one off. Payoff pitch. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Stays alive.
He hasn't gotten the result yet, but he's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this pitcher.
Gets under and pops it up. Gibson should have this one. And there's one away.
Batting 9, the second baseman, Pedroia.
Dustin Pedroia getting ready to hit. Going away. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
And they'll do it again. The 0-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. But with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin.
And that is that. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Groundbreakers out front 2-0. As we go to the last of the third. Here's a big power threat. Mickey Mantle.
Mickey Mantle.
Hee-haw!
And that's
Ball.
outside. And now it's even 1-1. And he swings through that one. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
The batter, number 3, designated hitter,
Babe Ruth digs in now. Fly to left his first time. And he grounds one back up the middle, and that one finds its way through. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Now batting, the right fielder.
Stepping in, the long ball threat, Hank Aaron. He's already homered here in this one.
That's the ball.
And there's
That's
the
the
ball.
ball.
Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Sosa settles underneath it, and there's 2 away. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. And here's the first baseman, Lou Gehrig. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate.
Hut!
Ruth off of first with 2 away.
Nope, ball.
Called strike right there. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one carrying. And he brings it into the warning track. So no runs here and a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. 3 innings complete. Groundbreakers lead it 2-0. New inning getting started. Digging in, Carlos Beltran. Beltran, a multi-Gold Glove Award winner, more than 1,500 runs batted in his career, the former Rookie of the Year.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at-bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
The next offering misses, and that's ball 1.
0-2 curve right there. Hitter kind of expects that, and good job of just showing that confidence and trying to get back into this count.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
You know, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
The 1-2. Just
That
misses
missed. That's
with
a
that
ball.
one. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And that's
Inside
off
ball.
the inside edge. And that's ball 3. That one misses.
Take your base.
So
Ball
a leadoff
4.
walk.
Up next for the Bees, the left fielder, number 24, Manny.
And now
Ramirez.
Manny Ramirez. Fly to left his first time.
Straighten him up a little bit.
The 1-0. Here goes the runner. Pitching
Wood.
for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. So runner in scoring position, and now the tying run comes to the plate. Top half of inning number 4. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Albert Pujols, the next to hit. He's 0 for 1.
Nope. Ball.
Runner at second here, 1 gone. And a 1-1. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Next is the designated hitter, David Ortiz. He's 0 for 1. First pitch,
No, that missed.
just
That's a ball.
misses. Ruth thought that was a strike, and here's the challenge. And on further review, it was a strike. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Huge strikeout there. So up next, Adrian Beltre. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And that one fouled off. Corners are occupied with 2 down. Strike 2. There's a real chance they get out of this without allowing the run. Just
That missed. That's a ball.
Going to count 1 and 2.
That's a really good take.
In the air, left side. Williams under it, and that's the 3rd out. So they strand a pair to the bottom of inning number 4 now. The Groundbreakers out front here, 2-0. Ready to go, bottom four. Here's the left fielder, Ted Williams.
Number 9.
And another ball.
That splitty's a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand, looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
This one in the air, center field. One up, one down.
Now batting, catcher,
Josh Gibson will hit next. He reached out a walk his first time. And the 1-0.
Just a cement mixer slider right there. It's a great pitch to hit if you can recognize it early and jump on it.
That one almost
That's a
got
ball.
him. That's in there. That's strike 2.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
And that one is lifted in the air. Sosa on his way over, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Out.
Now batting,
number 2.
baseman, Ron.
Here's the third baseman, Ron Santo. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time. Two down, nobody on. Fouled off left side. And the 0-2. And that one
No, that's
missing
low. Ball.
To the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. The Groundbreakers have the advantage, 2-0. Ready now for the 5th inning. And here is Sosa to the plate.
Sammy Sosa.
And that is out of play. Sliced hard but foul. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Ball one there.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. That one missed. Battling here as he fouls it away. Here's a 2-2. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Long run, nice grab. One away.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Pudge Rodriguez now at the plate, cruising on the mound right now, but a dangerous hitter here in this spot. A guy with some slug to him. That one ripped, and that's
foul.
Just foul. The 0-1.
Outside. That's a ball.
The Beasts down by a pair, and we're at the top of the 5th. Curve in the dirt. And that's off the outside edge. And now 3-1.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
And it's ball 4. He missed down low.
The batter, the second baseman, Justin Pedroia.
Runner on at first with one gone. Here's the second baseman, Dustin Pedroia. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time.
Hike one.
Step off, throw to first. Next offering is fouled back. Rodriguez over at first with one away. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Goes down looking.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Back to the top of the lineup, and now the shortstop, Derek Jeter, 1 for 2. Swing and a foul straight back. That's outside.
No, that missed.
And the count even 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
The 1-2. Got him looking. That was pretty nasty. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. It's a lead for the mid-century era, 2-0. We head to the bottom of the 5th, and the batter will be the shortstop, Honus Wagner.
Ball.
The 1-0. Right through there for a strike. Next offering is downstairs. Lifted to left center, way back there, and that is gone. A solo shot, and they add on. It's 3-0.
Sometimes we say it's a sinker that didn't sink. Well, that was a splitter that just didn't split. Kind of like a BP fastball. And when you throw that pitch, don't expect to get it back. You're getting a new baseball from the umpire.
So the lineup flips over, and stepping in is the speedy Jackie Robinson.
Ball.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Last half of inning number 5. Check swing,
No, that
no
missed.
appeal.
That's the ball.
Ball 2.
Really good check swing right there. So difficult to hold off on the slider from a same-side thrower. Very difficult to pick up the release point.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. It's going to really have to bear down.
Trying to bunt his way on.
That's
and
a
that's
foul
a foul
ball.
ball. Struck him out without a swing. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Mickey Mantle, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Ball.
And that one
No,
upstairs.
ball.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at-bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Swing and a miss. Strike 1. That one ripped, but foul. Comes a 2-2. That's down
That's
and
a ball.
And a payoff pitch. And that's ball 4.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Babe Ruth.
Babe Ruth digs in now.
Let's go, Babe.
Here.
Popped in the air, left field. And there are 2 down.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 44, Hank.
Hank Aaron getting ready to hit. He's already homered in this game. That one misses, and it's 1-0. Mantle leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Just
That's the
off
ball.
the inside edge.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think of. Good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone. And the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
And a base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. And now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Roger Clemens done for the day, and he's not going to be happy with himself. New pitcher on the mound in a moment.
Now pitching for the
So they bring on the veteran, Trevor Hoffman.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Garrett, and a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Fouled off. He was late. Runners at the corners with 2 outs. Hoffman,
Ball outside.
he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. Here's a 1-1. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. Pitch gets away. And that cost him a run as he scores easily.
Batter's got to be happy to be crossing the dish right there. Easy decision to head home when you see the ball get that far away from the catcher. As a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
Checks his swing. Appeal down to third, and he went around. Not an easy call there, but that puts an end to the inning. So they get 2 runs on 2 hits. One of them left the yard. We're through 5. The Groundbreakers out front here, 4-0. Welcome back as we look at the highlights from today's game so far. And now, Carlos Beltran.
The center fielder, Carlos Beltran.
You got this.
Jackknifes out of the way.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Pitch is in the dirt, and the count is even, 2-2.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And a good start to the inning. Now at the plate, Manny Ramirez. That's towards center. Mantle drifts towards it. And there's one down.
Now batter, the first baseman, number 5, Albert Pujols.
One out man at first. And now the first baseman, Albert Pujols.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
The 1-0. Backed off the plate that time. And there's a foul ball. Step off throw to first.
He's in there.
Beltran back in on a dive. The next pitch
Ball.
misses, and the count is 3-1. And ball
Miss.
four to
Ball
a
four.
board.
Take your base.
Challenge from behind the dish here. And it's a called strike after the review. They'll keep their remaining challenge. Payoff pitch. That one drilled left field. That's back there. And that one is out of here. An absolute smash to left. And they cut into the deficit. It's 4-2.
He ran the count full and saved his best swing for last. That was a battle, and he won. He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrists to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
And now, David Ortiz.
That's a ball.
The Beasts trailing by 2, and we're in the top half of the 6th. And a swing and a miss. That's in there at the knees, and it's strike 2. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7. Now the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. He is singled and he is flied to left.
Got to be down in the zone with that two-seamer if you're gonna be effective with it.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. Two down, nobody on. So now 1-2. Beltre wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball. Good eye at the plate, they'll overturn the call. So they've still got both their challenges. Two now. On the ground, and that one finds its way through. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive, and that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
At the plate, Sammy Sosa. Just missed.
Ball out.
Beltre, the runner at first with 2 gone.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
One now.
Ball.
In the dirt to second. So
No,
a wild
he's
pitch
in
allows
there.
the runner to advance.
Going to have to buckle down and make a pitch or two to get out of this little jam he's worked himself into after the 2-out hit, then that wild pitch. Good time to step off, take a deep breath.
Man at second. And that
That's a ball.
misses. 3 balls and a strike. Ball
Ball
four
four,
there.
runner
Tying
take a
run
base.
is on base.
Now batting, the catcher, Rodriguez.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Babe Ruth out of the game. Pretty good effort, and he exits with a lead. We'll tell you about the new pitcher when we get back. Bob Feller on the pitch here.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
First and second, 2 outs. Pudge Rodriguez will hit next.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
First and second, 2 down. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. Next one misses, and the count 1-2. This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. He'll circle the bases. It's their second home run of the inning, and they've rallied from 4 back. It's 5-4.
This is a perfect example of why you keep grinding out your bats even when you're down big. You never know what might happen later in the game. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
So 2 down, Dustin Pedroia, the next to hit.
Hey!
Fought off foul. And that one is in the dirt. And the count is 1-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. One and two now. Outside. Got him looking for the K. In and over. Although plenty of damage done. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 5-4 ball game.
Bring it back like, hey. Yeah, my amigo got the pack like, hey. Hey.
Well, we go bottom 6. Leading off, Ted Williams.
The left fielder, number 9.
Fastball for a strike. Now the 0-1. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
The 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 0-2. Outside with a breaking ball. Up and in, and it's 2-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Josh Gibson now at the plate. In the air, right field. Sosa on the move, reaching for it, makes the catch.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
Here's the third baseman, Ron Santo. And a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a foul out of play. Oh, and 2 now. And downstairs.
That's the ball down.
On the outside corner, got him looking. The Beasts on top here, 5-4. Top of inning number 7. Stepping in, Derek Jeter.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
First pitch, way inside, a fastball.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
And the 1-0. And there's a ball.
That's down. Ball.
Feller, a former All-Star, just 21 years old, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Iowa. And that is cut on and missed. That's strike 1. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
So digging in, Carlos Beltran. And a swing and a miss. Next offering is fouled back. Tap dances out of the way of that one. Got him. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
So up next, Manny Ramirez. 0 for 3 in this one.
Ha!
2 down, nobody on. Check swing, but he went too far. And the count is 0-2.
Man, this has been a real important inning in relief. I mean, so far, they've been doing a great job holding that deficit at 1.
Swing and a bouncer towards third. In time to Gehrig. That ends the frame. The Beasts with the lead 5-4.
Now pitching for the
We're
Bees.
back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Billy Wagner.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got
Here we
here.
go. For the
Well,
Groundbreakers,
one-run
the
game.
shortstop.
Digging in, Honus Wagner.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at-bat.
Ball.
Right
Nope,
now,
ball.
behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Looking to get the tying run on base.
Hey!
And he'll challenge that called strike. And that one did miss, and the strike is overturned. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. And the tying
Ball
run
four,
is
take your
on
base.
base.
Now back, second baseman, Jackie Robinson.
Now it's the second baseman, Jackie Robinson.
Well, with pretty good speed over there at first base, I think the pitcher's got to slow everything down. Hold the ball a little bit, step off, just try to break the rhythm and timing of a potential base stealer.
Ball. That's down.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
The Beasts holding on to a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. That one
That
close,
missed, that's the
ruled
ball.
the ball. And it's 2-0. Activity in the bullpen. Keith Folk up and throwing. Britton warming up as well. Check swing, and he went. And the count 2-1. Wagner on at first. Nobody out. That one missed. Mickey Mantle in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Pitch is
Strike
in
2.
there. That is strike 2.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
In the air, right field. He's got it. And there's one away.
Now batting, the center fielder, number 7, Mickey.
So digging in, Mickey Mantle. This guy with light tower power.
Way to lay
That's the
off
ball.
that pitch down.
Step off, throw to first. It's low and gets away.
Ball.
And that one fouled off. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. Third foul ball in a row.
And that's down and away.
So here we go. Base runner at first. Could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
3-2 on the way. And there's ball 4.
Take your base, ball 4.
And the go-ahead run is on base. I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep both their challenges. Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Billy Wagner will depart, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching for the
So they turn to the lefty in this spot, Zach Britton. And now the DH, Babe Ruth, 1 for 3.
Oh, look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation. Big situation right here. You got some speed over there at first base. He represents the tying run. Question is, do you send him and get him in the scoring position, or do you let that batter swing and maybe put you ahead? So in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving. Go walk or just a base hit. But you got to stay within yourself.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
Good hitters count the 2-0. That's out to center field. Beltran settles under it. That is the inning. 3 walks in the inning, but they couldn't make a pay. 8th inning coming up. The Beasts on top 5-4.
Leading on for the Beasts, the first base, number 5, Albert.
Pujols, the
Ball.
leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1.
Ball, low.
.101 on the gun, swing and a miss.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
The 2-1. That one is
That's
upstairs.
high. That's a ball.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Swings and misses, and they're filled up. Gets a piece and stays alive. Three and 2. Payoff pitch. That one misses.
Take your base.
So a leadoff walk.
The batter, number 34, designated hitter, David Ortiz.
So now here's the DH, David Ortiz. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. Yeah, that's fouled off. Gets in there at the knees for a strike. Foul ball, still 0-2. Breaking ball, and that got him.
You got him.
The batter, the third baseman.
First and second, no outs. Beltre digs in now. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. Swing and a high fly ball to left. And there's one down.
Now batting, the right fielder, Sammy.
And now the right fielder, Sammy Sosa.
Well, he's always a threat. Even if this guy is 0 for 3 for the night with 3 strikeouts, he can come up that 4th time and do damage because he's that good.
Late swing, fouled off.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Bird.
Two on, one out. In the dirt. But no advance from the runners. And a big swing and a miss.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
Got him looking for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Well, you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position and 2 strikes. Just put the ball in play somewhere, and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Bob Feller done for the afternoon, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. They turn things over to the southpaw, Andy Cooper. Not many pitchers have it, but he'll break out a screwball from time to time. So up next, Pudge Rodriguez. And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Look out!
Take your base.
And it hit him.
The batter, the second baseman.
All loaded up. Pedroia getting ready to hit. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3.
This is a big spot for a big-time player. Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
High fly ball, right field. Hank settles underneath it, and that's the 3rd out. The Beasts out front 5-4. On to the bottom of the 8th. Now it's the right fielder, number 44.
A lot of times you're looking for a guy to get that tying run on base, but because of the power, you want him to tie up the game with 1 swing here. Back to a breaking ball, just missed right there, and boy, umpire didn't give him the call. I bet you if he throws it again, hitter knows he's going to have to swing it.
The 1-2. That one almost got him. Here's a 2-2. On the ground at first.
That's a foul ball.
And it's just foul. That was close. Next offering upstairs.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Payoff pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Three-two.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
And ball four there. Tying run is on base.
Up next for the Groundbreakers, the first baseman, number 4,
Lou Gehrig will hit next.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
That's in there, and that's strike one.
Though don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
And that one hit 97 on the gun.
No need to offer at that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
No,
Just
that
misses there. On the ground, could be 2 to Jeter, and the home fans sit down following the twin killing. 2 away in the 8th.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Zach Britton is done. And as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back.
Now pitching for the
Keith
Bees,
Folk takes
number
over on the
29,
mound.
Keith Folk.
Base is empty after the double play. Williams now at the plate.
Hoo-yah!
Two down, nobody on. To third. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this.
Up next for the Groundbreakers,
Making a move at first. Pinch running here. Pop Lloyd opting for a faster runner as they try to tie this thing up. And here's the catcher, Josh Gibson.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
That missed. That's a ball.
The Beasts trying to hold a 1-run lead here the bottom half of the 8th inning. And the count 1-2. Swings and misses, struck him out.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
So coming into the game now on defense, Willie Mays. He'll be out in left field.
Willie.
Well, one-run game. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Derek Jeter.
Ball.
Movement in the bullpen. Cy Young appears to be getting loose. Gibson getting loose as well.
Hey!
The wind, the kick, and the 1-2. The shortstop takes the ball. This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone! A gigantic blast. And they add to the lead. It's 6-4.
A little more breathing room is always a good thing in baseball, and now they have it. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
Here's the center fielder, Carlos Beltran.
Hee-haw!
Swing and a ball lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. That one back there. Out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they boost their lead. It's 7-4.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Andy Cooper gives way. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute. Cy Young on the pitch out of the pen here. And here is Manny Ramirez. 0 for 4, a couple of flyouts. He's also grounded out and struck out.
Oh, yeah!
Yo, 1. That one fouled off. 0-2 now. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame here at the top of the ninth. Got him swinging. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Good horizontal movement on that curveball right there, and just enough to get him to chase it. He placed it just off the corner, and that's one of those where a pitcher says if he's going to miss, he's going to miss off the plate. So really good job. Great pitch for the punch out.
Pujols, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike one. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Good job to fight that one off. Here's the 0-2. And that one almost hit him. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
And now it's going to be David Ortiz. And there's a strike. Got it. Breaking ball clips the outside edge.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Beltray in the box with two gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Out to short. Over to Jackie. And that's the third out. But two round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 7-4. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Anibal Sanchez.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
Leading off, Ron Santo. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Slice down the right side. The 0-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. That one ran inside, almost got him. And a payoff pitch. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Slings to first, and they get the leadoff man in the ninth.
Now batting, the shortstop, Honus.
Now it's going to be Honus Wagner. The shortstop
Ball
takes the
outside.
ball. One down, base is empty here in the ninth. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Ball to strike. This one in the air, right field. And that's a foul ball. The Beasts trying to close out a 3-run lead here in the last half of inning number 9. Fights that one away, still 1-2. To the right side.
That ball's foul.
And it goes just foul. Here's a 1-2. And downstairs. The Beasts leading by 3. We're in the last half of the 9th inning.
No, that missed. That's the ball.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound, he's already thrown 13 pitches. They've got him working hard out there.
Payoff pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
Quite the matchup we're seeing here. 6 foul balls in this at bat alone, really making him work out there.
It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at bat.
For the Groundbreaker, the second baseman, Jackie.
Here in the bottom of the 9th, 1 out. Robinson, the next to hit. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. He's got it. 2 away now.
The excitement ramping up now, Boog. This is the big moment. One more out, and he's the undisputed saves king of all time.
So it's their last chance in this one. Mickey Mantle getting ready to hit.
Ball.
The 1-0. He gets there with the slide to the bag himself and gets the out to end it. Wow.
Well, this was a total team effort, using 6 pitchers in this ball game to get the win. Outstanding job of passing the baton, the next pitcher stepping up and getting it done. You got to give them a lot of credit, because this is not easy to do. We'll see how it affects them over the next couple of days.
This one finishes with a final of 7-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
Saw the northern lights today. It's been